Yeah, yeah, do you still believe? And what you cannot see?
Hey guys! We're really excited because we want to start making videos about life, food, working out, and most importantly, Jesus. So, that was my dog.
Just attack the door. I think it's my turn. Today we are going to tell you a little bit about our devotion that we had before we worked out. So break out your Bible or your Bible app or whatever you use to read the good word. So there's two different foundations you can have. A foundation built on sand, not the foundation you want, and you can have a foundation built on rock. The living word of Jesus Christ and what he has done for you.
When you have a foundation on sand, your response to things is going to be like a roller coaster. But if it's based on the Word, and your foundation is the Word and Jesus, that's steady all throughout. He was the same yesterday, he's the same today, and he's gonna dang for sure well be the same tomorrow.
We're going to look at Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead, checking out Martha and Mary's different response to that.
So the first person we're gonna talk about is Martha.
In John 11, the death of Lazarus. We'll start in verse 17. When Jesus approached the town, Martha heard that Jesus was coming. She went out to meet him, but Mary chose to stay at home. Lord, Martha said to Jesus, if you had been there, my brother would not have died. But I know that even now, God will give you whatever you ask. So basically, Martha is pretty upset at Jesus. If he would have been there, her brother would not have died.
It seems like she has this belief, Lord, like you could have saved him. She's confident that he could have saved him if he had been there.
So Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha answered, I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day.
But that's confusing, right?
Yeah, wait, hold on a second.
What is going on there?
Yeah, the only knowledge that Martha has is from the prophets. Everyone before Jesus that prophesied of Jesus. That's the knowledge that Martha has in this. Jesus says to her, I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die. Whoever lives by believing in me will never die. Do you believe this? So it's cool. Jesus asks her at the end of this, do you believe this? Do you believe what I'm saying?
He's also like, no, Martha, you're confused. I am the resurrection and the life. Like, that's me.
Jesus understands where Martha is in this. That's why he asked that question. She doesn't really truly understand what Jesus is saying here. So then her response, yes, Lord, she replied, I believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, who has come to the world.
Well, she's showing that she has a lot of knowledge about who God is. But does she actually believe? Is her belief strong enough so that when circumstances that she sees right in front of her come, that belief overcomes her, or is she just going to go with the flow?
Right. Does she truly believe in who Jesus said he was? So when Mary reached the place where Jesus was, Mary, not Martha, and saw him, she fell at his feet and said, Lord, if you had been there, my brother would not have died. When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who came along with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled.
The difference of Jesus' reaction between Martha and Mary.
You gotta remember, Jesus is God in the flesh, so you can't play him. He knows if you believe or you don't believe.
Yeah.
So you could see right through Martha's surface level faith, but he saw right to Mary's heart. So when Jesus was deeply moved by Mary's response. Jesus went to where Lazarus was laid and said, take away this stone. But Martha, the one who said that she believed in God,
He was the Messiah, Son of God.
He was the Messiah, she believed, she understood.
Like, yeah, Jesus, I get that.
She was the one who piped up when Jesus said, take away the stone, and said, by this time there is a bad odor, for he has been there 4 days.
So he's like, Jesus, I don't think this is a good idea.
She rolls up to Jesus and tells Jesus, hold on a second, before you do anything, don't you realize the reality of what's going on?
Look, he's been dead for 4 days. He's decaying. It stinks. There's no hope. She sees in front of her that there is no natural hope that what Jesus said is going to be able to even be true.
But she said that she believed in Jesus. Then Jesus said, did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God? So right there, he's like, didn't you just explain to me? He's asking a question to her that is just repeating what she said to him, but the difference is she didn't believe.
So we see throughout this story that he knew that Mary's belief was genuine. And he also knew that Martha's was not genuine. And when Martha saw that there was no natural hope, she had no natural hope. So we see that her faith was very based off of this roller coaster, like, oh, he's dead, no hope. Oh, I see Jesus, hope.
When I read this, I almost think about when she approached Jesus. She was almost like complaining to him. I've been here, like, where were you? Like, what are you doing? My brother wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
But Mary was like in motion, like, you have the power to reverse this. Completely different. Doing all this, the takeaway, just to believe. Belief is such a powerful thing. You have to be fully in or not at all.
But there's a difference between knowing and believing. Once you believe, you have to exercise that belief. Reading the Bible is a great start, and this will always strengthen you. This is your foundation. You have to learn what your foundation is, what that means, who you are through that. Once I walk outside of my room, things are gonna come at me. Things that are not fun to go through and very hard to go through. You could have one of two reactions. You could let that just put you down, or you could take another approach. I am good. I'm going from glory to glory. I am strong. I have His Spirit in me. There's nothing that I can't do. There's nothing that can hurt me or cause me to lose anything in this life. Things that you learn from here, start to exercise that. Your spirit is a muscle. You have to constantly be in that reality of foundation being a rock and nothing else.
It's a daily word for a reason. There's going to be constantly things thrown at you, but the better prepared you are and the more armored you are, that's going to change your reaction. We just encourage you to take that step, to dive into the Word, and let that be your foundation.
That's our first little lesson for you guys.
Please like, share, and subscribe below. That was our first time ever saying that. We wanted to say that really bad.
We've been dying to say that.
But no, please share this with your friends, family, loved ones while you guys are stuck in the house. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Hello, everyone. So we are trying to start. Let's start again.
Lazarus's siblings.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So stop copying. Please. I have something really good to say. Okay,
This
ready?
is Gio's
Ready?
first
Three?
time on TV.
This isn't TV. It's
Basically,
it's a camera.